Secretary of State Antony Blinken pressed ahead with his diplomatic efforts to secure a ceasefire in Gaza, meeting with the Egyptian president in Al Alamein, Egypt, before flying to Qatar to talk with officials there. Negotiations were expected to resume in Egypt this week after 2 days of high-level talks in Qatar ended on Friday without an immediate breakthrough. This report has more details.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is visiting Egypt and Qatar to secure a ceasefire in the Gaza war as the Palestinian resistance and the Israeli occupation signaled that challenges remain. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi warned of the risk of the Gaza war expanding regionally during a meeting with Blinken. The Palestinian resistance called the latest ceasefire proposal presented to it a reversal of what it agreed previously and accused the U.S. of complying with new conditions from Israeli occupation, and there was no immediate U.S. response. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told relatives of hostages in Gaza that a key goal is to preserve their strategic security assets in the face of great pressures from home and abroad. He noted the capture of a narrow buffer zone along Gaza-Egypt border that the Israeli occupation calls the Philadelphia Corridor. Neither the Palestinian resistance nor Egypt wants an Israeli presence there. The Israeli occupation military said it recovered the bodies of 6 hostages taken in October 7th attack that started the war, bringing fresh grief for many Israelis who have long pressed Netanyahu to agree to a ceasefire that would bring remaining hostages home. Blinken's meeting in Egypt and upcoming ones in Qatar come a day after he met in the Israeli territory with Netanyahu and said the Prime Minister had accepted a U.S. proposal to bridge gaps separating the Israeli occupation territory and Palestine. Israel's retaliatory offensive has killed over 40,000 Palestinians, forcing the majority of Gaza's 2.3 million residents to flee their homes, and aid groups fear the outbreak of diseases like polio. On Tuesday, the Israeli airstrike killed at least 10 people at a school-turned shelter in Gaza City, targeting the Palestinian Resistance Command Center.